lose him. I don't wanna hurt nobody. I just came to vibe. Tonight we ain't with no drama. Tell him take it outside.
Live from his apartment, it's the Serg Podcast. With tonight's guest. Now, here's your host, Sergio Santana.
Welcome to another episode of Serg Podcast. This past week, a lot of heat's been on Ellen DeGeneres because her show has been having a lot of workplace complaints over the years, and she's feeling the pressure. And I felt like, I don't know, I love Ellen, and I think she's one of the best comedians out there. Super funny, super nice. I just feel like she's probably oblivious whenever somebody comes to her. She looks like she's super approachable. Like, you could tell her anything, she probably just starts dancing away. Probably in the middle of telling her something mid-sentence, she just shimmies away. It just seems like that type of person. You know, she's on the move. She, you know, I can't do it like her. Like, that's what she does. Another celebrity news: Snoop Dogg said Eminem is not one of the top 10 greats of all time in hip hop. He said he can actually live without him. But he says his brother, and that he also, did his thing. So it's weird because I never thought about it. I always think that M's one of the nicest, and I've actually argued about it, but literally, I don't feel like throwing on an Eminem album or a song sometimes over like an old Hove or Pac or Biggie or even Snoop. So I kind of understood what he meant about that. Like, you're not always in the mood to hear somebody talk about like getting child molested or like taking Xannies and whatever he's talking about half the time. I don't know. He's dope. He's dope. I think, he deserves his respect and his credit in the game. Another person that doesn't really deserve the respect anymore like that is Tory Lanez. It looks like he shot Megan Thee Stallion in the foot. Kind of reminds me of Harlem Nights, the Eddie Murphy movie. If you ever seen it, if you didn't, he shot Della Reese in the foot. Eddie definitely shot Della Reese in the foot. I don't think it's that same situation. I don't know what happened. We can only speculate. I've been reading the news and watching the videos just like everybody else, and I feel bad. I just feel, hopefully, she recovers soon, Meg. Hearts and prayers go out to you. And Tory, he said one time that I think it was like on that 6ix9ine record that he does his own stunts like Jackie Chan. Definitely does his own stunts like Jackie Chan. That's for sure. There has been a national problem around the country where people have been getting sent seeds from China, that mysterious seeds, and the government's warning people not to plant them. And I don't know if you just get random seeds out of nowhere, you just plant them. What do you think it does? There's no notes. Doesn't say anything. Especially, you can tell it's from China. Like, what do you think it is? I don't know what it is. They haven't said what it is. I just think it's crazy that it's just mysterious seeds. Like, I feel like you ever hear that stories, Jack and the Beanstalk, like somebody plants by accident, this huge beanstalk comes up. I don't know. That seems far-fetched. I don't know. And of course, the other worst thing, and actually you probably might want to, maybe that's why they're doing it, because the $600 PUA is ending and people are freaking out, and Trump is not trying to give it anymore. And it makes sense, because there's a lot of people that are making more money than they were before they were working, and they were just staying home. And listen, if you were living it up and you weren't saving and you bought yourself brand new gear and a car and whatever you did, it's over. It's over. And I actually have a story about something like that on the show tonight. Got a great show tonight. Please stick around for the whole episode. You're going to love it. And let's just get started.
Top stories tonight. Baboons were strapped with knives and a chainsaw on a UK safari. The British government gets in bed with the sex party business. You see what I did there? A Pennsylvania woman restrains a burglar with her bra. A Florida man bought a Lamborghini with coronavirus business relief aid money. And floating cinemas are coming to Texas.
We have a great show tonight. We have actor, comedian, and builder, America's funniest handyman, Tommy Highland. We also have battle rapper and hip-hop recording artist, Bill Collector. So we have some other surprises coming up, so stay tuned.
When a woman is finally fed up and hits the point where she decides it's time to do something about it.
Yeah. No, girl. I I'm serious. He's getting crazy. Like, I'm getting him out of here today. Now I done packed up all your stuff in that suitcase. You have no reason to come back here.
That's what she thought.
Oh my God, it feels so good to be free from that man.
Oh, good morning, babe.
What are you doing here? I thought I told you couldn't stay here.
Hey, what you mean? My kids stay here, I stay here. Yet he seems to be everywhere that she turns.
Hello? No. Listen. I don't know how, but he's back. Huh? No, I did kick him out, girl. No. Shh.
Until there's no escaping him.
Make this kiss, I'm hot. Okay, all right, it's fine. You've just been hallucinating. It's okay. He's not here. You kicked him out already. You just need to calm down. You just need to get out. Go for a drive. Get some fresh air. Oh, this isn't working out. I gotta talk to myself in the mirror like I used to do when I was young. Oh my God.
Where we going, babe?
Oh my God, Jesus loving God.
What? Baby daddy. Because every mom has one.
I'ma go shine today. I'ma go grind today. If I'm broke, I'ma find a way. I'ma go shine today. Yeah, I'ma go grind today. That bread on my mind today. My worries behind today. Yeah, I'ma go shine today. I'ma go grind today. If I'm broke, I'ma find a way. That bread on my mind today. My worries behind today. Yeah, I'ma go shine today. I'ma go grind today. Yeah, I'ma go shine today. I'ma go grind today. That bread on my mind today. My worries behind today. I'ma go find a play. Get the money like underlay. You doing what Simon say. I ain't got time to play. I'ma have fun today. I am the one today. My phone doing one today. Ain't counting no ones today. I'm throwing my ones away. Nah, I'ma put some away. My block got the sum away. I'm trapping the stun to change. Sky's the limit, forget ceilings. If you don't know the deal, then quit dealing. Just fight it on a pill, forget squilling. I was taught to never serve in the buildings. My niggas cooking up them birds like some pilgrims. These junkies want that fentanyl cause it kills them. The police been trying to turn me to a villain. The crime dangerous but we do it for the children. Obama phone work for presidential. That lawyer money really detrimental. Don't get sentimental in a rental. Dodging school zones in a residential. I don't want the beef, I just want a gristle. I swear this magazine can cause 100 issues. Nowadays a lot of people looking unofficial. When you getting this money, them leeches want it. I'ma go shine today. I'ma go grind today. If I'm broke, I'ma find a way. I'ma go shine today. Yeah, I'ma go grind today. That bread on my mind today. My worries behind today. Yeah, I'ma go shine today. I'ma go grind today. If I'm broke, I'ma find a way. That bread on my mind today. My worries behind today. Yeah, I'ma go shine today. I'ma go grind today. Yeah.
Alright, so 6ix9ine. How's everything going? All right, good. Good to see you're finally free. Are you off house arrest?
No.
So what do you got there in your hand?
Why?
Just
Why, Vlad?
It's just that people usually don't bring pets on the interviews.
Vlad, everybody could call me a rat. I had to get me a pet rat. It's my pet rat, Daniel Hernandez.
You know, I'm gonna be honest.
Little Daniel.
I've got a problem with people like you.
What, making money? You make money like this, Vlad?
No, it's just, don't you think that the trolling can go a bit far?
Look, you see these watches? You ain't on my level, you're a little boy to me. You're a little boy to me. Like, look at this. You see this one? This one right here, right, Vlad? This is a Disney joint. This is a Mickey Mouse original Vicus. You don't even know. You don't even know. I got the Fitbit Versus 2. I got that joint home, told me on my steps. I ain't even got it on me today. That's how many watch I got.
Gotcha.
You ain't on my level. I ain't trolling. I'm speaking facts. It's facts.
So, all right. Have you heard Eminem's new latest album?
No.
Is he your top one?
I'm a top one. I'm a top one, Vlad.
Top 5 favorite albums by Eminem. What order would you place them in?
I don't know, like Slim Shady. Like, and y'all call Slim Shady? Right, Vlad?
Correct. So, your most recent song with Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
A lot of people are pretty proud of you about that song, considering you didn't reveal the fact that she was pregnant throughout the video. Are you proud of that? Is that something you're proud about keeping that secret?
I know she was pregnant. Ain't lying.
You didn't see any belly poking out, or any early sign pudge, no muffin top, nothing.
No.
If you had known, would you have told?
Yup. King of New York. Rats run it, Joe. Look, you can't go around New York without seeing a rat. You know what I mean? Like out on the street, garbage, pizza, little Daniel. Any more questions, Vlad? Now come on.
Yeah, so you've got quite a bit of money there.
I got stacks. I got cheese. See me, Vlad? You see me, right?
Is that actual cheese? Is that
What you think,
Velveeta?
Vlad? It's Velveeta Gold.
So, Velveeta Gold, huh? Is that what your watch is made out of?
No.
So it's real gold.
What you dumb?
So, I've seen you growing out a beard since my last time seeing you.
What?
I see you. I see you've grown out a beard since the last time I've seen you. Is there any purpose behind that? Are you hiding, or you just felt like you need to be more mature in your life, or what's the story behind that?
Truth be told, Vlad, I didn't even know I had a beard.
A few days ago, your Instagram page went down. A lot of people were saying that it was the feds that made you take it down, or there was some purpose behind it. Can you give me the true story on what happened there?
Nope.
Do you have any new projects coming up, or anything in the works?
I got something with Akon. It's a banger.
So, what is it going to be, like a party song, or more of a serious song?
I said bang. It's a banger. What you think? I only make hits. That's all I do, Vlad.
Well,
Everything I make is hit.
a lot of people were saying that your Trolls video had a lot of fake views.
Ain't nothing fake about that, Vlad. Ain't nothing fake.
Nothing fake about the views. So
Nah.
the stream farm, that was just a hoax.
I don't know who that is. Who that?
A stream farm. It's you pay for your streams and it gets your views up.
I ain't never met him.
Alright.
You ever met him?
So my favorite rappers are Eminem, Slim Shady, Marshall Mathers. Who are your top three within those groups that I just named?
Black. Ain't that the same person?
It's me, Queen Nikki. I just wanted to get on IGTV to give you guys a quick update on the pregnancy. So, last night I was sitting on my couch and I felt a rumble in my tummy.
And that was pregnancy with Nicki Minaj.
Sorry if I'm saucing on you. Baby, that's just what I'm gonna do. I've been through what bosses go through. So sorry if I'm saucing on you. Sorry if I'm saucing on you. Baby, it's just what I'm gonna do. I've been through what bosses go through. So sorry if I'm saucing on you. Yeah, I'm sorry if I'm saucing on you. I go through what bosses go through. See, I done took some losses, no losses. All this jewelry gotta move cautious. Remember, I ain't have none. Scramble in the field, moving Enzo's out the hash. My nigga D Chambers switched the V from the Jack. Why Gucci, Fendi, Prada, Louis V. I'm a bag now, yeah. Made a promise that I won't be broke as last time, but I don't remember last time. I swear I can spend my last time, and I'm still gonna be straight, so once again, sorry if I'm saucing on you. Baby, that's just what I'm gonna do. I've been through what bosses go through. So sorry if I'm saucing on you. Sorry if I'm saucing on you. Baby, it's just what I'm gon' do. I've been through what bosses go through. So sorry if I'm saucing on you.
All right. Well, we have one of our friends of the show popping by tonight. He wanted to say hello, Mr. Rico with the can. What's going on with you, man? What's up?
I mean, what's up, Serg? Well, thank you for bringing me on the show, man. I love what you're doing, man. I'm a big fan of the show. I mean, I was waiting for you to put me on. I'm like, why the fuck is it taking so long for Serg to hit me up? I'm sorry for cussing. You told me it's a PG show. I'm sorry. That's my last cuss word.
You good.
That's my last cuss word of the show, hopefully.
Well, you can have at least one F word, I think, in a PG-13 show, I think, right?
Okay, that was my one F-bomb. No more.
One F-bomb. You might be able to stick another one in. You know what, though? So tell my viewers more about yourself and the audience that's listening.
Pretty much, I'm Rico with the Cam, celebrity puppet, photographer, videographer. Also, I have a new cartoon coming soon, Life with Rico.
Okay.
Pretty much 3D animated cartoon coming soon. Like I say, I do a lot, man. I manage some dope talent. I got producers. Got a TV show on Roku on Air 247.
Okay.
I just do a lot. I'm a puppet that wear a lot of hats.
Yeah. Sound like you work a lot, man. So who gives you that shape up and that mustache? Who hooks you up, man? You know what I mean, doing all that for you.
I mean, shout out to my barber, Brody the barber. I mean, I know him since we was sandbox. I mean.
Okay. All right, good. That's what I'm talking about. So you got a lot of projects going on, man. You're a busy man. So tell us more about the show that you got. You know what I mean, the show that you got coming out. You said you just mentioned or whatever.
Right now, it's still in the works. We try to figure out how many episodes we want. They trying to pay me to do, because I told them, listen, I mean, I'm already working with Fat Man Spook. I mean, listen, if y'all want a puppy to come work with y'all, I mean, y'all got to cut a big check. So, I mean, they sitting over the numbers. I'm still looking it over, but I'm already 3D animated. We got that done already. The cartoon version of me is done. We just got to sit down. They want me to switch my voice up. I told them I'm not really with that. There's a couple things they want me to do I'm not really with. So, I mean, we got to talk. But it's coming. I mean, as long as the money right, you'll see me on a big screen as a cartoon.
So how do you feel about a CGI version of yourself? You know what I mean? Not seeing your real live action self on screen.
I mean, it blew my mind. I mean, it really blew my mind, but it blew my daughter's mind. I mean, when she saw me, it was like, oh my God, you're walking and talking. That's what really did it for me. I mean, that was the deal sealer. So
wait, I mean, you got a family, you got a daughter and everything?
Yeah, I got a whole family. I have a beautiful wife and 2 daughters. I mean,
that's amazing. You gotta show me the whole family one day, Rico. I mean, I
have them come on one day with me. I mean, I'm trying to be a recurring thing on here. I told you we was talking behind the scenes. I told you if you cut a big check, I mean, I can be on the Sergio podcast. I mean.
Yeah, no, I dig it. I hear you, man. It sounds like the move, man. But we're gonna check in with you again, man. See where you at first, man. See where your head at. See with your family. So you doing a good job supporting your family, man. You hustling, man. You a hustler. I see the chains and everything. I see the R hanging from the neck. Look at you, ball.
I mean, you see, I mean, I gotta represent. I mean, like, 'cause as a puppet, when you out here working and stuff, you guys can't go out here looking like it's anything. I mean, plus, like I said, I shoot for people like Bean the Butcher. Shout out to Bean the Butcher. He posted my work. I shot Gino and Bino, 800 Far Inside. I mean, I shot some dope people. Like, so when you out here at these events, you gotta look like money. I mean,
yeah, no, I hear you, man. Well, look, man, you heard it here first. Rico with the cam. Where can everybody find you at, Rico? Let everybody know.
You can find me everywhere, man. Everywhere. I mean, I'm the puppet they talking about right now. Shout out to Peanut Live. That's my nephew. I used to put all the beautiful women in his videos. Okay. I mean, he got locked up. I mean, got in some trouble with the law. I mean, now he on house arrest. So while he's sitting down, I mean, I'm just running amok. So just follow me on, I mean, everywhere. Instagram, Rico with the Cam. Twitter, Rico with the Cam. YouTube, Rico with the Cam. I mean, shout out to my partner, my Rico babe. Shout out to Ball. Shout out to Stephen. Shout out to my TV show, Air 247. You can check me on there on Roku 24/7. Okay. If you have a Roku TV, go add our channel 24/7. Air 247. You can check us on there. Like I said, just follow me everywhere, man. Rico with the Cam. I mean, I'm around. I'm really outside.
Rico with the Cam, man. Yep, you might be on it. Might be you on the cam one day, right?
I mean, like, yeah, as long as they cut the check. I mean, like I said, I come shoot everybody. I mean, like, everything is about a check, Serge. Like, listen, like, my cash app went off before this interview. I mean, this is why we're doing this right now. I mean, you made sure you sent something through. I said, listen, Serge, a puppy got to see some type of revenue. He was like, all right, Rico. All right. I mean, you said, check the cash app in 2 minutes. I looked at the cash app. I love the number you sent through. I said, I had to double take it because I said, this is only a 10-minute interview. He sent me this much money. I was like, he must got a nice budget over there. So,
shout out to yeah, I'm gonna have to get you behind the cam, man, doing some of this work for you, man. It's a lot of work.
I mean, like, your set is beautiful. I mean, like, whoever your camera guy is, I'm loving them. Shout out to the whole set, your crew. I mean, they're doing a beautiful job over there at the show. Like I said, I'm loving everything that's going on, man. Like I said, as long as you keep sending numbers like this, Sergio, I'm telling you, you'll have me whenever you need me, man.
All right, man. Well, I'm about to tell my producer to calm down, man, because this is going to get worse, man, you know, if I have you on longer. But look, shout out to Rico with the Cam. Everybody make some noise for Rico with the Cam. That's what I'm talking about. Rico for president. All right, man.
Rico 2020. Vote for me. Rico 2020. Man, thanks, Sergio, man. I appreciate, man. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to all my Rico babes. Vixen Young University. Trizzy the Mouth, my puppet master. He don't really get too much credit, but, I mean, shout out to that dude, too. Shout out to everybody, man. We love y'all.
Okay, now it's time for my favorite part of the show. Is top stories. First story for tonight is, I love my monkey stories. Baboons strapped up in the UK safari. They had chainsaws, knives, screwdrivers, all types of crazy stuff. The park officials have no idea how they got the stuff, which is even worse because we don't need Caesar uprising right now.
Just sounds like they were protesting me. They're just probably riding. They're probably tired of them riding through, staring at them, taking pictures. But yeah, we don't need Caesar this year, not next year, not any year. Also, from the other side of the pond, the British government is getting into the sex party business. This comes from CNN. There is a sex tech startup called Killing Kittens, and they found a way to secure funds from the UK government through a program called Future Fund, and it was designed to help startups survive during the pandemic. So the company Killing Kittens organizes women-led adult parties in London and New York City, and their focus now is to pioneer they are the fastest growing adult social network currently. I just got the name Killing Kittens. Did you guys? Alright, I'm gonna move on. That's pretty interesting. Also, this one is a crazy story. This is a PA woman that restrained a burglar with a bra. This is not the dude. This dude right here. Alright, he's not him. So apparently, she walked in on this couple, and they were stealing prescription drugs in the kitchen, and they were trying to escape. She stopped the one girl with her bra, and she got away before she escaped, but she restrained her. You can't help but think what size bra she wears. It has to be a decent size one to restrain somebody, right? It can't be a small one. The joint has to be big if you're holding. Well, I could be wrong. It couldn't have been big enough because the person escaped. Now we're back to Florida. Every week, Florida, it's always something. A Florida man buys a Lambo with the coronavirus relief aid money he was supposed to use for his business, among other luxurious items. And I talked about it, I touched about this on the monologue, not his story in general, but how the $600 running out, people were just spending money like crazy, and they didn't save. And yeah, it stopped. But with this guy in particular, I felt like he deserved it. I felt like everybody deserved it. If you spent your money on like a brand new flat screen TV or car or some new Jordans, like, God bless you. Like, you deserved it. You know what I mean? This is 2020. This whole year has been terrible. We deserve everything we get. This last story is about Flowing Cinemas coming to Texas. I've never been to Texas before. Last week I had the drive-through strip club. This time I have the Floating Cinemas. Apparently they're coming to Austin and Houston. I think this is pretty cool. When I saw the pictures, actually made me think of Ozark right away. I can not think about the distribution on the boats with the Bibles. Like, they're just coming around. Now I'm just thinking, like, what are you going to do during these movies? They're going to be coming around like, you want some popcorn? What's popcorn? And that's tonight's top stories. We're going to jump right into these interviews.
Let's laugh and learn from this handyman.
Have you noticed just how boring DIY TV has become? In today's world, you can learn just about anything by watching a video, as long as you don't mind being bored out of your skull while you sit through hours of useless information, while you try to get to that one thing that you really need to finish the repair. Like me, I'm sure you've longed for something different and less painful. Something more interesting and entertaining. Hi, I'm Tommy Highland, and here at America's Funniest Handyman, we totally get you. We believe you can have a good time while you learn how to repair and renovate your home.
Dude, home improvements don't have to suck. We believe that some of the best learning takes place when you're having fun and totally chill.
I'm a master carpenter with all of my fingers and a lifetime of experience in the building trades. You name it and I've either done it or screwed up trying. I'm also a stand-up comedian and a total whack job who loves working on houses and cracking people up.
And like you, I've had it up to here with how excruciatingly boring the world of DIY has become.
So join us, won't you? Come with me and my friends over to our YouTube channel, America's Funniest Handyman.
Because you finally found the one place on the entire internet, where you can laugh while you learn just about everything you ever wanted to know about working on your home.
Let me be your guide, and together we'll make your house beautiful.
Journeyman or beginner, we'll teach you all the basics and a whole lot of secret pro tips that nobody else will. From patching holes to installing fancy trim work, you just might end up with the prettiest house on the block.
Our first guest for tonight is an actor, comedian, and builder. He's the host of a DIY show called America's Funniest Handyman on YouTube. Mr. Tommy Highland. All right, so our first guest for tonight is comedian Tommy Highland, a good friend of mine and a friend to the show. How you doing, Tommy?
I'm good.
Good.
I'm sitting in air conditioning today, so I'm very happy.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's brutal outside. It's brutal.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I don't want to live in a cold like climate anymore. Like I was in Florida for a couple years, and I came back here, and I was in shock. But then I complain when I'm hot. So it's just like this extreme, one extreme to another, you know.
I work outside a lot, so I've worked outside 3 days this last week, and so when people that are inside all day bitch about how hot it is, it really pisses me off.
I'm sure. And the thing is, I'm inside all day, but the thing is, my wife and I go back and forth with the temperature. You know, I like it to be like ice cold in the house. And, you know, she wants it to be, I guess, more warm. She was used to them not turning on the air conditioner, I guess, when she was growing up in the house. So I'm the opposite. I need a blanket and winter clothes and stuff in the house during the summer.
I'm such an old man with my daughters.
Mm-hmm.
I yell at my daughter. I'm like, you don't know what cold is. You're not cold. You don't know what hot is. Why don't you try working with me and the crew on the side of the highway all day? Huh? Like, Dad, shut up, you know?
Oh, gosh. Well, you know what's funny? Because we already got into the conversation. I didn't really tell you to introduce yourself to the listeners and the viewers. Tell them a little bit more about yourself and your background as far as comedy is concerned.
I'll try to keep it brief so that we don't lose anybody. I'm going to try. Because my story is a convoluted one. However, you and I know each other through the Philly stand-up scene.
Yes.
As we know right now, stand-up comedy is like, it's not dead, but it's really struggling to find out what it's going to do next, you know?
Yeah.
Everybody's trying to figure out how we're going to continue. For those of us who feel compelled to constantly create funny shit, like we're going to figure a way to do that, right? So somehow before all this, fortunately, I started this YouTube channel, but before I get to that, I had this idea a couple of years ago to have my own home improvement show.
Okay.
And the reason I wanted to have my own home improvement show is that most of them are just unbelievably. Can I curse on your show?
Yeah, absolutely. Go for it.
I didn't know if it was G-rated or not, you know?
Well,
it's good to ask, right?
Yeah.
So they're just unbelievably fucking boring.
Yeah.
You know, they're just, so boring, especially if you know a little bit about building. You're just like, oh my God. So for years I thought, you know, I would be a good host on something like that because I'm more colorful than most of these people being a stand-up comic. And then I had an idea about a year and a half ago to start a show called Comedians in Houses Fixing Faucets. And that would be where I would go to Sergio's house, right? And if you had something that needed fixing your house that day, like let's say we're going to do a bathroom fan, right? Your bathroom fan needed to be replaced. That's why I'm there today. But you have to help me. And I'm going to try and get you to do most of the work. I'm going to try and teach you but we're also two comics, right? So if you and I are hanging out for 2 or 3 hours doing shit in the bathroom, it's going to be fun. What's that?
So if I'm helping you, do you get paid too? Or how does that work? Like or if you just
you still got to pay me because otherwise you wouldn't know how to do your bathroom fan, would you? But I get to, I end up doing most of the work anyway. But here's the thing. It's not so much about the project. It's not so much about the home improvement as it is about the connection between you and I. And the fact that like we're two comedians doing something that's completely out of your wheelhouse.
Yeah.
So I was just like, there's no way I couldn't come away if I spent 4 hours at your house that day or 5 hours at your house. We have so much funny stuff.
Oh, absolutely.
To compress into a 20-minute show. So we filmed. I got a couple guys to help me out. Dugan McShane and Jim Corrigan. I don't know if you know those two guys.
I don't know them personally, but I've heard their names before. Yeah.
Yeah, they're just, they're guys in the comedy scene, really nice guys, but they're also video junkies and production guys, and they want to make movies and do fun stuff. And so we teamed up, filmed several of those episodes right before COVID hit. We had filmed 4 of those episodes, and we were going to try and like sell this idea and all this stuff. And then I realized at some point that if I was going to make that show, that'd be great. Hey, nice, you made a show, but who the hell is watching it? Who the fuck's going to watch it? I was like, well, maybe I should do something with my YouTube channel and generate some followers so that when the show actually is made, we'll have an audience that wants to watch it immediately. Yeah. So that's how I ended up starting to do the solo one, was just to help promote the other one. But now I really have gotten into it. I've done 18 DIY videos and some other comedy videos that are also interwoven in there too. So
that's
it's
awesome.
Fun.
Yeah. I mean, just creating content to, well, it's a way to express yourself. Like you said, we're in quarantine right now. I mean, everybody had a podcast before, I think, if they didn't have one now. But that was like, I think part of my motivation as well, because you can't get on stage, you want to try to still get some of those ideas out, and you start expressing it in a different way. And you're just basically, I don't want to say converting to what's happening, but you're just basically you're getting used to adapting. You're getting used to this new normal, that whatever that this is for the time being. Same thing with the mask. Like I said to my wife, I think it was like 2 weeks ago, I was like, I'm tired of wearing these crappy, masks. There were those ones you throw out. There's like little blue ones or whatever, because like the straps break on your ears. So I'm like, I need a nice mask. And my son's like, what do you need a nice mask for? I'm like, because it's like a coat now. Like you got to wear it when you go out. So I want something nice. So she comes home with like some Eagles ones for us, and then I bought some like really nice like scarf ones from Amazon. So it's just funny because I cared to want to have a nice mask now. It's just the adaptation of this, and then it's going to get to a point where you don't need masks anymore, and I'm going to be older, and I'm going to be like, I wear my mask, and it's just so weird. We're going to be conditioned to wearing it at that point.
I remember when they first started, I was like, what? I don't want to wear this goddamn thing, but it didn't take long before you're like, we should all be wearing these.
Mm-hmm. We all should be wearing these. And I think about, and it's so funny. I know it's cultural, but I mean, there were so many Asian people, even when I went to school, that were always walking around with masks. Like my entire life, they always they were always walking around. Like they knew something we didn't. They were always walking. They were ahead of the game, walking around.
I remember hearing that. They said, I remember my wife, I was like, why are they wearing masks? And she's like, well, they consider it polite to wear a mask if they feel like they might be sick.
Yeah. So, I mean, I guess we're being cocky. We run around here with a buffet.
American cocky? What are you talking about?
I don't know. I don't know where that came from. But but yeah, so going back to your stand-up, so you were getting into the channel, going to like your actual performing on stage. How did it start out?
So, you mean when I started performing on stage stand-up?
Yeah, like your whole, comedy, journey.
Oh, jeez, man, I
like, God, this is.
Well, I mean, I didn't really actually get into stand-up as like an art form that I knew I wasn't going to quit until 2008. That was the year I was like, I'm getting old and I haven't done this yet. And this is definitely something I have to do. It's not like, it's not a bucket list thing. It was like, dude, I'm almost, at that time I was just turning 40 almost. Yeah, I was just turning 40, getting ready to turn 40. I'm like, wasn't I supposed to have had a comedy career by now? I better get off, so I started getting off it. But before that, I had dipped my toe in the comedy water several times in my life. Even in like the late 90s, I was living in Washington, D.C. for a while. I grew up in California, by the way, Northern California. Oh, okay. But I was living in Washington, D.C. and I was doing stand-up, but that was like when you had to like make a VHS tape of your act and mail it to people, hoping that they would watch it. Right? You were mailing VHS tapes.
I know.
And it was just hard to make a goddamn VHS tape out of your comedy and get a good set at a good club with a record. I mean, it was just unbelievably difficult, but I was doing it. And then like my whole family died. My mom died, my dad died, my grandmother died. Everybody died in the year 2000. And I had to move back to California, and I stopped doing stand up because I was emotionally just wrecked, you know.
Yeah.
Plus I was now I wasn't living in a place that was conducive to stand up. I was like an hour from San Francisco, and I didn't have the drive to do stand up. But I didn't want to stop doing comedy because I knew it was really important to my brain and my psyche that if I stopped doing comedy, I would really be fucked. Right? I would end up in a basket case. I got deeply, heavily involved in improv, but not like in San Francisco. It's all long form, artsy fartsy theatrical improv, which is amazing. But I just got into it like a martial art and stuck with that for like a good 5 years before I came to Philly and realized that the improv scene in Philly is fucking terrible.
Oh, absolutely.
It's horrible here.
Yeah.
So my wife was like, you should start doing stand-up again. And then George Carlin died and my sister died. And I was like, yeah, I got to start doing stand-up again. You know?
Yeah. Well, it all came full circle because if you're doing your YouTube channel, you're doing, you know, your characters and your sketches.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's why I mean, like the adaptation, you know, I was never, I guess, a sketch performer by any means. I was always a stand-up. I think the past few years has brought that to me, partly because I think I always aspired to be that and didn't realize it, but also because it helped me learn more about direction. You know, when I was in Florida and I was earning my MFA in film production, I used to hang out with Sachs Comedy Lab, and you know, I would volunteer for these it looked like Monopoly money. It was called Sachs Bucks. And you would use that money, you would save it up, and you would use it to get classes because I didn't have any money to pay for classes. So that's how I took the improv classes.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, but I learned a lot by just watching the shows because you saw how they took direction so well, where they took it once they were told to go somewhere with it, and just thinking on their feet and relying on their team players that were on the stage with them. It was amazing. It definitely was. And
trusting your instincts and not judging every single goddamn thing that comes into your head, just going with it and figuring it out.
Yeah, you don't second guess it. You just go for it and then let somebody else pick up the ball after you've thrown it out there, basically, and then you guys keep it going with all this open-ended, you know, questions or things or statements. It was fun. I learned a lot from it, and like I said, from not just an actor's point, but from a directorial point. Like I feel like I have a stronger foundation to direct somebody and understand what's going on in the actor's mind, or whether the space they're trying to be from that versus I guess doing like a serious acting class, you know, because even those certain scenes weren't always funny. Not everybody in the scene is going to be funny, but you need that person to be serious at those times to play off each other, you know. Totally different.
Yeah, well, that's what sucked about moving to Philly is like it's all the improv here was just all lame, weird, joke. You know, I kind of grew up in improv, like where it was more about the acting and developing realistic things and letting the comedy just naturally come out of it instead of just forcing the comedy, you know?
Yeah, you don't force it. It literally is like this theme or this idea. And as everybody keeps bouncing these ideas off each other on stage, it just becomes what it becomes on its own. And that's the beauty of it. Yeah. It's a little bit different because I did stand up first. Well, you did sketch first, right?
No, I kind of did stand up first when I was really young in my late teens and early 20s. I did mostly stand up. So when I came to improv, I would say for lack of better description, I was kind of like a jock, like a stiff jock who came to improv, and improv taught me to loosen up and not be afraid to like bare myself and stuff like that. But before I was really kind of stiff. So improv really helped my stand-up tremendously because otherwise I would have just been a guy walking around with a stick up my ass, you know?
Yeah, oh, well, that's it. It makes you loosen up. But putting that aside, because you can always have crowd work, especially if you've been doing comedy for a while. It's just the not relying on the people. You could steal a show as a stand-up. You could be in that group of people and doing improv, and you still steal the show because you know how to handle an audience by yourself. You don't need the rest of them. Well, I've seen where people start sketch and they try to move to stand-up. It's the opposite, or sometimes they have a fear of doing stand-up because they're so used to being in this ensemble, where if you come from the opposite direction, you're a stand-up and you're getting into it, you can kill. Cool, man. So I appreciate you taking the time to, talk to me. Where can my viewers and my listeners find you on social media?
On YouTube, it's America's Funniest Handyman, and on on Facebook, America's Funniest Handyman. They can follow my page on that, and then on Instagram, America's Funniest Handyman. And
here.
Coming soon to I'm starting to get a decent following. I'm trying to hone my social media skills. So I have a LinkedIn profile that's Tommy Highland, and I have a Twitter account that's Tommy Highland. I have a Twitter account that's also America's Funniest Handyman. Like, America's Funniest Handyman is starting to get some traction. So pretty soon, I think I'm going to have a TikTok account. Can you believe an old man like me is going to have a TikTok account?
Do it. Actually, it was funny. My stepfather has one. That's how I believe it. That's how I know.
Oh, yeah?
And it's actually called Poppy Herman. That's the funny part. I think it's like at Poppy Herman on TikTok.
When was the last time you did stand-up, like regular stand-up?
Oh, I think I did.
Was that the Bougie Bacon? Was that it?
I think I did one more show after the Bougie Bacon, and that was it. I don't remember where it was.
That sucks. Those shows were just starting to kind of get a little bit of traction,
Yeah. It sucks. I mean, I didn't. Who would have saw this coming? I don't know. Other than
I want to tell you one more funny little story about America's Funniest Handyman. Okay, and how I started getting. I wasn't originally planning on doing a bunch of characters with America's Funniest Handyman. I was just trying to figure out a funny way to make the videos, and then I think it was like the second or third video I was making. I was editing it, and I saw a bald spot that I'd never seen. I was like, oh my God, I got a fucking bald spot. Holy shit, I got to edit that out. So then and then the very next video I was making it, I was really self-conscious, and I looked at the first couple of takes on this video. I'm like, my hair looks terrible. It looks terrible. Wow. So I put on a wig and became a character. And then I just started doing that from then on. I'm like, well, we never have to see my bald spot if I'm only playing characters.
You could always wear a baseball cap or something too.
But I will say this: every video, all the characters are different. I don't keep playing the same characters over and over. It's like consistent. Like, you're always gonna have new characters. Yeah.
Well, you haven't had any favorites that a reoccurring one that people seem to like the most yet, or?
I did one episode where I was building this barn door that's behind me, actually. Funny you should ask. And I did Joe Exotic made a cameo appearance in that video. He only made a cameo in that video, but he got a lot of nice feedback. A lot of people really liked my Joe Exotic.
That's good to know. Well.
Yeah. I can look like a gay redneck if I need to, like that.
All right. Well, on that note, well, thank you, like I said, for taking the time out and
having me on.
Yeah, we know where to find you, and you guys definitely. I mean, his sketches are hilarious, and you might learn how to actually build something by the end.
In every video, I promise you, every video is really made to teach you that thing. It really is. It's not a bunch of BS.
But the problem is, it's funny, so you have to get through that, to actually learn how to do it. That's the problem.
But that's the beauty of it. It's so funny, you don't even realize you're learning. That's the magic of it.
We're gonna have to do something. I'm gonna have to break something to fix it. You don't work on cars. You're a handyman. Everything's inside. No mechanic.
I really don't like working on cars, man. If it's got an engine, it can take a hike.
Yeah. Well, you said handyman. So I wanted to try to encompass everything under handyman.
Everything on your house, as long as it's not a motor. How about that?
All right. That works. So you heard it here, folks. You heard it first. So please check out America's America's Funniest Handyman, rather, on YouTube. And thanks again, ladies and gentlemen. Put your hands together for Tommy Highland. Our musical guest tonight is battle rapper and hip hop recording artist Bill Collector. He's also going to be seen Saturday, August 1st on URL TV and the Caffeine app battling Young Cannon on Ultimate Madness 2. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, our musical guest for tonight is Bill Collector. Give it up for him.
Oh man, what's going on with you?
Yeah.
Salute.
Same to you, man. Just
Much
trying to
love, man.
So let my viewers and my audience know a little bit more about yourself. Like I know you, but I want to see, kind of give a little bit more description of yourself to them.
First of all, I'm a fat dude trapped in a skinny body, as you can see. As soon as y'all pull up, I'm getting down, lamb chops and all that. I'm in here just destroying everything. I'm in here. The plate is going. I just started eating the food in the beginning. As soon as he said, "Yo, I'm about to start this,"
Yep.
He said, "You can go ahead and finish your food if you need to." I said, "It's done."
As soon as we got on, and I was like, "Oh, I'm about to hit record. You can take your time." He said, "Nah, I'm done."
I'm done, man. That's over.
Quick. That was quick.
Fat dude trapped in a skinny body. Liliano the Dino, everybody's favorite African Americano. Double bar Bill, double tier Bill. If he don't got a soul, you can never kill Bill. The filler bar guy, punchlines doing circles, planet bars, because each round is universal. I got 101 AKAs, man. It's Bill Collector. You know what I'm saying? My name speaks for itself now. I didn't put in so much work. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
I've been holding down this battle rap shit in the PA, Philly area, Norristown area for the past 10 years. 9-10 years now. Straight, consistent.
Yeah. So how'd you get the name Bill Collector?
You'll never believe it. That was really my job, man.
Yeah.
That was really my job, and I was good at it. And a lot of the people I had to call was people from my town. So people in the town started calling me that before I even, that's the Bill Collector, man. Yeah. And I just ran with that. Like, it's not even anything to do with my name. My name's not William, Bill, none of that. My name is none of that.
That's hilarious. Because I seriously thought it was probably some, you know what I mean? Like, I asked people how to get their names. Like, my last musical guest, he had like 16 different aliases, and he had like a story behind all of them. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I got a story behind all my aliases.
Yeah. But that is a story behind that. You know what I mean? Like you said, you literally called that you were a bill collector. You know what I mean? You were a telemarketer. So, that's crazy.
Good times, man. Good times.
But it's hilarious because you turned it into with how you flipped it. You know what I mean? Like, I like that. But that's what a wordsmith would do. They would flip, do a play on words.
I'm the only bill collector that they answer the phone for. You feel me?
Yeah. So since you're known like for battle rap and stuff, what's your passions like outside of it?
I do a lot, man. I do the music, of course. I make music, like music, like singing, hitting notes. Just let it shine, ooh, so silky smooth. Like, I'm making music, like
yeah. You can feel that you passionate.
Yeah, like I'm not in the booth battle rapping. I'm making songs. I'm an entrepreneur, man. I have a streaming service. I'm part of a streaming service. I partnered up with a couple guys that I'm good with.
Mm-hmm.
And iBumpIt.com. That's all I can say. iBumpIt.com. If you're an independent artist in any genre and you want to get your music out there, you want to sell your music, you're looking for a platform to sell your music at.
Yeah.
We pay you more than Spotify, more than Apple Music, more than iTunes, all of that. You get the big cut of your money.
Okay.
And we're just trying to, get our feet off the ground and kick doors for underground artists. Like, we have contests, we have connections to big name artists. Mm-hmm. We have we have cash prizes, we give away merchandise, you can sell your merchandise, you can do everything on the site, man. iBumpIt.com. It's an app if you're in it's in the Apple store. Check us out.
My next question goes to app. So all right, cool. So it's an app and everything.
Mm-hmm. It's an app and everything, man. iBumpIt.com.
Nice. All right, so you heard it here. So is there any other projects or battles you got coming up?
Projects? The possibilities are endless. I got my own studio now.
Okay.
So now it's like I keep coming up with all these ideas, and it's just like I'm overloading myself. I had to slow down for a second. Very long pause, but projects definitely. I just dropped a new single yesterday. It's called Own Lane. It's on all platforms right now.
Okay.
We're trying to push that right now. You know, I got the single One Time. That's still doing numbers. Occupation. You know what I'm saying? That's doing numbers still. Yeah, you like that one.
Yeah.
Find a Way. I just got like a plethora of singles out right now. Just like a whole bunch of singles that I'm pushing right now.
They're dope videos too. You know what I mean? So definitely,
Appreciate it. Shout out to Flow TV. Shout out to Gutter Films.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Shout out to his videos ain't even dropped yet.
Yeah.
Damn.
I've been there. You that's good. That's
videos ain't even dropped yet.
You make enough work where it starts to snowball. You don't have time to even keep working on it. You keep moving and you forget about it. And
the funniest thing was last night I was on the phone with my director and I'm like, yo, bro, did we shoot a video for this song? And we was both on the phone for like 20 minutes. Like, damn, did we? I don't know. I gotta check. I don't remember. But I do remember shooting something. Like, we was on the phone like,
yeah.
We've been working, man.
And that's
nonstop
too. That partnership of having a team built, working with the same people, like the same director, the same not so much the same producers, but just having that same entourage around you. You know what I mean?
Right.
It helps.
You
know what I mean?
It make the job smooth. It's not even a job no more. We having fun now. We working as a team, just getting it done.
Yeah.
And, it comes naturally. Like we don't even. Sometimes videos that I know I want to put a treatment together for, Flo just be like, man, let's just shoot this shit, and it all come out perfect. Like I'm like, man, that came out together. Like so, yeah.
Looks like we got another guest. Looks like Zem's joining us.
Oh snap!
Yeah, he jumped in, so he's on a party.
Oh snap!
Hey,
Billy the Collector.
This guy.
What's up?
Oh, he has more. He has more chicken. I thought you was completely done eating.
Nah, it's lamb chops. Lamb chops.
Oh, it was
lamb chops.
I stand corrected.
Yeah, we on lamb chop time tonight.
Yo, you remember that show, Lamb Chop?
Yeah. That was a strange ass question, man.
Yo,
soon as you
Bill,
get this guy. Yeah.
Yo,
Bill, man, I miss you, man.
I miss you too, man. You in that crib looking crazy.
I cut my hair a little bit though. I had bought some clippers from Walmart. I'm all right.
I'm sorry to hear that, man. I'm sorry to hear that. You going through that.
He was like from Walmart. He said it hard.
From Walmart, like
no, y'all,
you let me know.
Let me tell you something. I ordered these clippers from Amazon, right? In like April. They just got here today.
Oh, you got two pairs of clippers.
And the return to sender said return to Joe. That's it.
Yeah, my man Joe, we've been running this scheme where we sell clippers to niggas, right? But we wait till niggas get so burned out that they send it back. And when they send it back, that's when we ship yours out. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
Yeah, scheming. Did I interrupt?
We only started out with 2 pairs of clippers.
No,
we got like 10 pairs of clippers now. 400 orders.
Yo, that's how Netflix started.
Thanks.
You guys enjoyed the show tonight. It's been super fun, and I had fun, and everybody was on the show had fun. So definitely comment, subscribe, share, do all those things, and till next week, live your life.